But
Easter
then
eggs in there too, I think.
a few, yeah. And then it really just kind of opens up into you're not really schizophrenic. Those are real voices. Those are the voices inside people's heads.
Randy Orton style.
You can read minds.
I hear voice. Never mind.
But I mean, the damage has kind of already been done with this guy. I don't know if he'll ever really.
So it's Randy Orton starring as Legion.
Who?
Randy Orton.
I don't.
He's a professional wrestler.
That's why I don't know.
The Apex Predator.
The Apex Predator, the Viper. Randy, his theme song when he walks out is "I hear voices in my head."
Oh, okay.
So never mind.
Well, in the comic books,
I'm a
Cody G.
I don't know if you realize that.
Cody G will get it, and he'll be like, "Yeah, buddy."
anyways, in the comic books, not only is he the son of Charles Xavier, but he's an Omega level mutant because he has multiple personality disorder.
So we're going back to DID again.
In the comics, it's DID, but in the show, it's not DID.
Marvel loves DID, man.
Well, every one of his personalities controls
it's a really interesting thing.
Different one of his powers.
So he's the Horde in M. Night Shyamalan.
Maybe.
He has like 500 personalities or something like
Legion
that.
does?
Legion does, yeah.
That's really cool.
I guess now it makes sense why he's called Legion, but...
Well, they're playing on the biblical verse, I am Legion for we are many.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Which is also a Mass Effect 2 thing.
Yeah, the Geth.
The Geth guy that you, like, one of the last characters you get.
Yeah, they were
I
called
am Legion, we are many. You know?
But I guess that's like super...
We just went full nerd on that one.
So nerdy. But that's 500 multiple personalities, a little hokey for a TV show, so they're like, we're just going to say schizophrenia because he's a telepath. And, a couple of special effects aren't amazing, but it's still a great show.
And FX has a history of doing really good shows.
They do. A lot of their shows...
Didn't they do Wilfred?
Yes, they did.
Yes, which is my favorite all-time
They did
sitcom.
Wilfred. They're doing American Horror Story. They did Taboo.
Which
Archer.
I need to watch.
Archer's FX as well.
Archer is FX.
Yeah.
It's always
second
sunny.
favorite all time. That's my third favorite. See? Alright, FX is the shit.
Yeah. So I actually
they did the League too.
Okay, that's
I think,
my
didn't
first.
they?
Yeah, no, they did.
They
do
did,
the League.
and then it went to FXX, like in the later seasons.
Which is basically like their...
They're
We have too much shit. We're gonna push it off on a second channel.
Well, their FXX is more like their raunchy stuff.
Like their dirty stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the show. That's the channel that airs the frickin' Simpsons marathons. It's like 7 days, 24 hours a day.
FXX. Whenever they run out of programming,
they'll just play the Simpsons.
Run the Simpsons for a week and a half.
People will watch it, but yeah, I highly recommend Legion.
Yeah,
Legion. It's so good.
And I highly recommend Mass Effect 2. It's so good.
Oh, I love the Mass Effect. Mass Effect Andromeda should be coming out later this year, I think.
No, it's coming out like later this week or next. It's like right around the corner.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I'm going to be so broke this year.
And the gameplay looks awesome.
I'm spending
I'm
an
so
arm and a leg on Injustice 2 because I think I'm going to buy the Ultimate Edition.
Or you get like $100.
Yeah.
Why is that $100?
It always is. Ultimate Editions are because you get all like the DLCs that are already included in it, so you don't have to buy them bit by bit. And
yeah, but I mean, I've bought Ultimate Editions and shit like that before, but it was just like $60. It wasn't $100.
Welcome to
Welcome
gen
to capitalism.
consoles. Oh my, yeah. Well, and that game is so hyped right now. Anyway, I'm waiting. I will get the Ultimate Edition.
Gameplay.
I'll get the Ultimate Edition as soon as they come out and say Red Hood's in the goddamn thing. Because I don't think
that's
Deathstroke
like
is
highly rumored, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't think Deathstroke's going to be in it. So as soon as they say Red Hood's in it, I'll be like,
Then
okay, I'm in.
I pre-ordered it like months ago.
Yeah.
They probably won't put Deathstroke in it because he died in the storyline of the original.
Just like Shazam won't be in it.
Yeah, I know.
Or the Joker.
Right.
Well, I know that they're doing 3 skins that change the characters into a different character. Like Power Girl is one of them, Reverse Flash, and then I don't remember who the third one is.
But are they introducing those new characters with just the same movesets, like Reverse Flash and Flash?
No, it's like you get a piece of armor or whatever that changes the Flash's skin to look like the Reverse Flash, but it's
he has his own. It has his own voice and mannerisms. Oh, sorry. He has his own voice and mannerisms.
Gotcha.
So it's, yeah.
Kind of like how in the first one you have the regular Superman, and then you have the regime Superman, where he has a different...
and then prison Superman or whatever, where he's in the prison.
Yeah.
Well, that was on the mobile version.
Yeah, it's the mobile app, but
same thing.
But in the console version, you could be regime Superman or cyborg Superman, and they have the same mannerisms where they're like evil and shit.
Yeah. Well, another thing that I want to bring up that we talked about, and I think we have mixed views on this because of my personal weirdness with Lego Batman, even though it was good and it was entertaining. Chris McKay is in talks to possibly direct and or produce a Nightwing movie for DCEU.
A live action one, not a Lego one.
Yeah. My issue is this.
Fly, Nightwing, fly.
Oh my god. That's my point, okay?
Well, do you think that maybe this guy could have different talents? Like, when they say make a kids movie, he's like, I will make you a kick-ass kids movie.
Okay.
And when they say, we want you to make a live-action superhero movie, be like, I will direct the shit out of this.
Okay, can you name a live-action superhero movie or any kind of live-action movie ever that he's ever done?
I didn't even know this guy existed before.
Exactly. Because the only other thing that he's done before this is, I wrote it down, scribbled it down, Star Wars Episode 3 for Robot Chicken.
Yes! I fully trust this guy.
And a movie that doesn't even have a thumbnail on IMDb called The Last Pizza Commercial. So...
Well, you know, I mean, that's
transgender Dick Grayson playing Carrie Kelly as
where are you getting
Dick
that
Grayson
from?
with Carrie...
Lego Batman, that's basically what Michael Cera was doing.
Yeah.
That entire movie.
He was channeling Carrie Kelly as Dick Grayson playing Carrie Kelly in the uniform with glasses as Dick Grayson playing
These
Carrie
pants
Kelly.
are kind of constricting. Much better.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you still haven't seen Lego Batman, have you?
I was going to, but then I got busy.
Yeah, it's good, but just don't...
You can't take it seriously. It's all
It's a fucking Lego movie. Of course,
That's fair.
I'm going to take it seriously.
No, and that's a very fair point. But my point is also very, very valid. I feel, but that's my opinion. So I need someone to justify.
Well, your point is that you don't feel comfortable because his previous works do not reinforce the fact that yes, we can be trusted with him.
Right.
To make a live action
He put out a statement that's like, I really want to tell the story of Nightwing. The character really draws to me. He's like Batman, but doesn't have the silver spoon. He grew up in a circus. His parents died in the same circumstances.
Maybe he's really passionate about this character, and now they're giving him a shot to make a really good movie.
Maybe, and I'm going to reserve judgment, but I'm just hesitant about the choice of production, like the choice of producer or director, whichever role he takes.
Yeah.
With that movie, just because Dick Grayson is one of my all-time favorites.
He's second next to Deathstroke.
Well, Jason Todd's up there and Aquaman's up there. I just have so many,
and they're all like really hunky guys.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 on musical theater. Musicals, man.
So who could play Nightwing?
That's
not Jared Padalecki.
It's not Jared Padalecki and not fucking Jensen Ackles.
Nobody from Supernatural.
Sorry, Cody.
No, dude, I agree with you. I think Jared Padalecki is
6'5" and doesn't.
Dick Grayson's tall, isn't he? Isn't he actually kind of tall?
Like, he's like Batman tall, but so someone that.
But he's skinnier
tall,
too.
right,
he's not as defined as Batman.
Yeah. So you gotta look at Zac Efron's like 5'1", So
really, you'd be okay with Zac Efron?
No, not at all. No.
Okay, just had to clarify.
But I think that I saw a thread talking about who could play Shazam, and it's a guy that I had no idea, but he would fit. Like, he has comedic timing and things like that, and I think that's what they need to do with Nightwing. But I really think that they're going to cast someone as Nightwing that's going to show up at the end of the Batman movie. So we're going to know who the hell's playing it. But actors out there right now, I don't know. That's the thing. I have no clue.
I mean, we only have like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to available actors. There's so many possibilities out there that we haven't even thought of.
I mean,
or seen really.
Yeah.
So, and another thing I want Warner Brothers to realize is that there is more than one Robin. Like, where's Red Hood?
Well, that's the thing. Obviously, now that they are talking Nightwing, that's not Dick Grayson dead. That's not his uniform that you see in BVS. That is quite obviously Jason Todd.
Right, and we all knew it was Jason Todd.
Well, we assumed it was Jason Todd, but we never heard officially that it was Jason Todd. And now with them in talks for Nightwing, we know that that's Jason Todd.
He has like on display in memoriam.
Right. So, are they going to go with that? Is Red Hood going to show up as Jason Todd alive, or are they going to continue with the fact that he's dead? But this opens up a wide world of possibilities.
Or maybe maybe in Nightwing he's going to have to fight Jason.
I'm good with whatever.
Just as long as he shows up.
If anything has taught us through 14 movies with Marvel Cinematic Universe is that
there are a lot of possibilities.
There's a lot of room to wiggle. They don't have to stick with comics that are out there. There are comic fans that are out there that are like, it's not canon. You have to stick with what we've read. Whereas this is like, you can do so many different things and tell your own story with these characters. Jeff Johns, who's officially in charge of it now, can paint his own fucking picture.
Yeah.
He can do whatever the hell he wants to, and he has that creative license to do so. Because DC and Warner Brothers have gone,
here you go.
You did New 52, and you did Rebirth, and
Blackest Night, and Flashpoint.
You've done all this, so please go make this awesome. And that brings me to my final. Right, I want to play a game. You want to play a game?
I'd like to play a game.
I want to play a game.
Gary.
Oh, God.
Gary.
You're completely surrounded by live mousetraps.
Hold on just a second. Gary. That. You want to play a game? So, alright, let's play a game.
Living with Jigsaw. It's on YouTube.
We just need that soundbite so we can want to play a game?
Gary.
So I have a game for you, okay? This is called...
Those little puppet hands.
Gary. So this is a game I like to call Why Are Trolls Freaking Out? Okay? Now this is valid. And this is something that bothers me a lot. Okay? What year did Iron Man...
I couldn't tell.
I know. What year did Iron Man come out?
2008.
Good call. Are you looking stuff up on your phone?
No.
Cheater.
No. I'm texting my mother.
Cheater. All right.
Cody
so 2008.
Mommy.
Mama boy. How much? What was the budget for Iron Man in 2008?
I want to say 50 million.
No, way short. Idea?
300 million.
All right, 140 million was the budget.
Damn it.
What did the box office? What did they do at the box office for Iron Man?
300 million.
Short.
700 million.
585.2 million. Okay.
Cool.
They grossed 445.2 million. It was released on May 2nd of 2008. Okay. Hulk, number 2 movie in the MCU, right?
Mm-hmm.
Budget 150. Box office, any guesses?
282.
Close.
300 million.
0 million, Bob. 263.4, so they grossed 113.4 million, and that is viewed widely.
Are you going to go through all 14
nope,
of these?
I'm not.
Okay, good.
Then it was a full 2 years until the next movie. Well, yeah, it was actually a full 2 years because Hulk was released on June of 2008, and then the next movie was released in May of 2010. That was Iron Man 2. But some of the common things that I hear all the time comparing the MCU and the DCEU are things like the DCEU is going too fast. It's not like they're not taking their time to create these things. Justice League, why are they doing a Justice League movie when they haven't introduced all the characters in Justice League? Those are some of the common things that I hear. It's wildly unsuccessful. Or, some of the opinion things that I hear are that critics hate it. Which...
It's a bad movie. It's garbage. It sucks.
Yeah, well, one of them won an Oscar, and I have 14 movies here that didn't.
It was for
Sorry,
makeup, James.
I don't care. It's still a fucking Oscar. Although there were some MCU movies that were nominated for Oscars. I know Guardians of the Galaxy was nominated for production design or some set design. I think. Something like that. Anyway, some quick facts. What movie do you think grossed more money? Iron Man in 2008 or Man of Steel in 2013?
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
You'd be wrong, but you're only wrong by 2.2 million. So Man of Steel in 2013 grossed 443 million, whereas Iron Man 445.2. Okay. BVS we know blew away Hulk, but BVS grossed 622.7. Now all this, of course, is before advertisement and shit like that. This is straight budget versus box office. And then Suicide Squad grossed 570.6. And some of the things that I pulled up here, like IMDb scores. IMDb scores, I feel, are more reliable, and that's my opinion, than a website.
I would agree with that.
A website that I don't like to name. Because
the evil that must not be named.
Garbage. And I don't even have them written on any of these notes. By the way, I use Metacritic and IMDb.